Hey guys, this is Kurt Hanninger, and in the video here, I want to talk a little bit about what you can actually do on any particular piece of content to make it more search engine friendly, so you can go ahead and get free traffic to that piece of content and leads and sales from it. So, first of all, there are tons of different types of content. There are blog posts, there are static web pages, there are videos, squidoo lenses, hub pages. I mean, you name it, they're in articles and tons and tons of different types of content. What I'm going to use as an example today is a blog post, but you can apply it to all the other different types of content. So the first thing you want to do when you publish any kind of content is decide on something known as a keyword for that content. In the example I have here, my keyword was MLM Traffic, and you're going to want to write, the way I like to think of it is you're going to want to write like an article focusing on MLM traffic and a certain aspect of it, or whatever your keyword is. So an article being 400 to 600 words, and number one, you want to include the number one thing you want to do, include the keyword in your title. You can see how I have it here, MLM traffic, and also up at the top how it appears in the URL. And WordPress blogs can do that for you if you have them set up correctly. So number one, include the keyword in the title. Number two, you can sprinkle the keyword in the body of whatever piece of content you're using. Now, an important note is you definitely do not want to overdo that, and repeat the key. And what I mean by that is repeat the keyword over and over and over again. Definitely don't want to do that. That is considered, it's keyword spamming, and search engines do not like that. Once you've picked out a keyword, write naturally and include the actual keyword in the article. Just do it naturally, and it should come out. It should come out where it's sprinkled properly throughout the body of that particular piece of content. So, and some other things that I want to point out to you are number one is a title tag, and a title tag is something, and I'm pointing to it up at the top left of the web page, MLM Traffic for MLM websites. And a title tag is just a way for search engines, and search engines are, basically computer programs that they go and actually, they can tell what the top of a particular web page is. Okay, and if you have, for example, a blog, you want to have a different title tag and different title for every blog post that you're every piece of content that you're producing. And I'm going to show you a nifty little thing here for the next meta description. Okay, and a meta description is a page. You can see it right there. It's a description that gives a search engine a summary of what the page is about. And again, why blogs are so powerful is I'm going to show you right here. This is what I'm pulling up is the actual code for. It's the HTML code for this particular blog post, and you can see where the meta description right here, and how the blog post actually pulled out a description of what this particular blog post is about. Summary of it, okay, it did it automatically. I didn't have to do a thing for it. You don't need to know HTML code or anything like that in order to produce content, proper content. So that's just a little insight into what the HTML code looks like for a piece of content. And really, that's the basics of it right there. There's a couple other things you can do on there. You can include a picture on your content. Number one, it makes it more visually appealing, and number two, search engines. You see how Google SEO guide that came up right there. You can include a description of the picture, and that's just one additional thing for the search engines to read and make your content more search engine friendly. And really, that's the basics of what you want to focus. There's a lot of other, smaller things that you can do, but focus on the basics and don't get too overly complicated when you're trying to optimize your content for your search engines. And a great guide is the Google came out with, I think in November last year, is the Google Search Engine Optimization Guide. Just go ahead and type that into Google, and it'll give you some more information on how to do some search engine optimization and optimize your content and get free traffic and leads from it. One final thing that I want to tell you about is a concept known as LSI keyword. And don't worry about what the definition of it is, but here's the basic concept. And the example I use is if you're writing about golf clubs. So if you write about golf clubs, include things that are related to and keywords that are related to golf clubs, like Callaway, which is a kind of golf club, Ping, or Tiger Woods. Just include words that are related and relevant to the keyword that you picked. And this example here is of golf clubs. And that'll help search engines tell. It'll help tell search engines what your content's about. Again, the best way to do is to write naturally and just include related keywords. And you can do that through any keyword tool. You can find related keywords. Just plug in your main keyword and you can find a bunch of related ones. So again, a very, very powerful concept, and search engines are moving towards indexing content more and more if they have related keywords.